Welcome back, everybody, to Space Engineers. Well, the base has taken form somewhat. I've done a few additions, and thanks to a timely, or an untimely, I suppose you could say. Let's turn this back on, and we'll land while I go through what has happened of late. I tried to record this episode before, and my mic quality set my teeth on edge, so I scrapped that episode completely, and we're going to move on. That's right, we're going to move on. Now, as you can see, I've got a few things that are a little screwy here, namely with my vessel. It's showing me antennas and other things I really don't want to be seeing. Connector 3, show on HUD. No, I wanted to turn that off. Top connector. Turn that off. Thank you. Even the antenna, I can't really... Well, I'll leave that on. That's okay. That's fine. So, I've upgraded my refinery with efficiency upgrades, which is great. I've basically done quite a bit of work to my assemblers here. I've got an assembler here, an assembler on top, all with productivity modules on them, so they go faster. What's left to do? Let me see. I've come down here. I've arranged some conveyors to go from my ore storage cargo container there. They're going up into there with a conveyor system. Basically, it's a push and pull. This conveyor sorter is, if I can find the right one, hopefully it's going to take me to the right control panel. This is actually pulling ingots, right? That's coming out from the conveyors, and I've just run out of gas. And this one here is pulling ore out of the cargo container here. So that's great, isn't it? Right, so if we trundle up here and we find my refinery has all this stone, I think I'm going to have to either, well, maybe just make another refinery. I think it's probably going to be the way to go, I reckon. So I'm actually going to leave a gap here, because I like to walk through things. We're going to take this light armor block out through there. Lovely. So the beauty of this system is, now, if I've got all the things on my inventory, which I don't, I need interior plates, I can just tap into that pipeline. But my volume's maxed out. No! Well, let's move some of these tubes over. I'll keep 10 on me just to be on the safe side, and we'll fill up with some computer chips, because I got a feeling I'm going to need them. And I've just done no hydrogen. Well, we're going to go back out through this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, good. Excellent. And where can I crouch and get that? Yes, I can. Right, so then we're going to go to the... here we go. Number 1. Put a conveyor there. And I think I've actually messed up, and I've actually given myself another hotbar with a few other bits and pieces. Okay, conveyor there. Great. So that is now still gaining ores. We're going to put a pipe here. Well, I'm going to put a pipe here like that. Good. I'm going to weld. No tubes. And I can't... Spaceman can't jump. Let's put a block back there. And one little tricky thing you can do. You can press Shift... Is it Shift P? And if your mouse is over a color block, or any kind of block, it'll actually take the color of that block. But now I've got to walk all the way up here and refill my gas bowls, because I like to fly around way too much. Okay. Dink, 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 dink. Yay! Okay, all gassed up and all ready to go. And I can stop crouching too. Let's run! Run, spaceman boy, run. Right. Let's weld this up and we'll... Oh, yes, right. I need more steel tubes. Need the tubes, man. Do I have any tubes here? No tubes here to be seen. Go to the assembler, I hope. I got some tubes. Let's make some more, shall we? So go to production. Now, I've got an assembler main here, and I'm also using assembler 2 as basically in cooperative mode. That's actually one thing I really do need to actually do. We'll do that today, hey? So if I go to assembler, because we need to fix this up. Because basically, the assembler here is pulling... actually, that's not even pulling ingots. We'll do that today too. Yeah. I'm thinking of all the things that I could have done, and I was thinking, oh, damn, well, that episode's gone. And it's like, hang on. That is right. That is cool. Right, so I need another refinery. Because I want iron. And currently the other refinery is full of stone, and I can't do much with that, can I? And I really don't want it to be green. I'd like it to be grey, like this one. So if I go over here, press Shift P, it turns it into the nice grey refineries that we all know and love. Right, come on, jetpack. Right, now I've got to rotate this around. Not like that. Right, that's the way. I like it. Alright. Now let's weld this puppy up, and all things going well, it should, with a capital S, basically pick up where the other refineries left off and actually start refining more iron for me. But for now, we need something like, where is it? I need steel plates. I need lots of these. Give me lots. Okay, let's go to the assembly. Assembler. Right. Because at the moment I have to do this. I have to basically open up both the assemblers' inventories and start pulling things myself. Not preferable. Okay, motors I've already got, chips I'll take, I'm probably going to need those, so I can get this refinery up and running. More steel plates. Actually, what else do I need? Large steel tubes and steel plates. Okay, fine. I'll put those in there, those in there, those in there. I need them, I need those, thank you. Assemblers. Right, that should do the trick. Almost, maybe. Oh, nearly there. I just need more steel plates. Holy crap, they take a lot of steel plates, don't they? Alright, that's 100 there. I think I was getting close. Damn sure I was getting close. And yay! Refinery's off and running. So let's check inside it. It's getting a ton of iron. Alright, awesome. Great. But, big but here. We've got this iron, right? It's making iron ingots. But those iron ingots are not actually making into my assemblers. This is the problem. The solution is to go in here. Now I've got that pipe. I'd like to keep the pipes pretty similar, if I possibly can manage it. So, what we're going to do, we're going to grab my handy dandy grinder, and we're going to cut through here. Now, that won't take me as long. If I want to keep this nice and clean. I don't think I can keep this nice and clean. I would like to. But I don't know whether I can or not. Oh, yes I can. I can too. I'm going to take this block out here. Right. And we're going to put another block back in it. Well, basically the hole that I thought I was going to use. Go Shift P, and it's a little tricky because I've actually got to Shift bound to my crouching button. So, well, that's an old Minecraft's going to haunt me for the end of my days. Shift is always going to be crouch. Actually, I think that's the same with every other game. I'm fairly sure. Probably didn't need to weld that up, but I did anyway. Right, so we're going to go 5 here, take you out, and then we're going to put a conveyor in here. Conveyors are our T-junctions. Number 1, thank you very much. Boom. Alright, so we'll weld that one up with the welder. More steel tubes. It's all a bunch of tubes, man. Okay, I'll take those. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's great. That's doing its thing. And then all I really need to do is run some pipes. Easier said than done, of course. Usually these things require lots of components. Like that. Lots of construction components. So I think this is about a good point for a time lapse. Alright, so now the assemblers are able... Oh, I actually hurt myself flying into that ledge there. The assemblers should be getting the required items that they want, although it is pushing gravel in there. I'm not sure if I had gravel in there to start off with, but let's just check the other assembler. No, the other assembler doesn't have gravel. So pretty much what's it's... I must have put that gravel in another time. What it will do, it'll basically exhaust the amount of materials it has in the assemblers, and when I start calling for production on something, it'll just pull what it needs from the large cargo container down in, I suppose you could call it the basement. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. Now, from there, we're going to do something a little bit more trickier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have dedicated cargo containers for each individual component. Now I think I'm definitely going to need some space. So what I'm going to do, I think it might be a little bit more of a time lapse maybe. Yeah, let's do a little bit more time. I'm just going to like expand this bottom edge out a little bit and weld it up. And we can continue on with the construction of said base. All right, so the platform's now built. Now I've been mulling it over in my head how to actually do this and I suppose have a bit of space to walk around things and pretty much stuff like that. Now, to basically have these small cargo containers that have been sorted into just single components, I'm going to need a bit of space. More of a case, well, I can get articles into the cargo containers fairly easily. Drawing them out might be another matter altogether. Whether I go in from the bottom into the cargo container, then go up, and then to a like a focal point perhaps to fill, say, a welding robot or a drone or some sort of vehicle. That is probably going to be a plan, I think. So, yeah, we'll do it that way. We'll take the components. Oh, energy. Oh, really? All that welding must have been it. So, let's just sit in the cockpit while we think about this. So, parts will be coming up from underneath into the cargo containers in holding. If those cargo containers fill, the production of said components will stop. So that's great. How much? Yep. Okay, good. And when... Oh, goodness gracious, I'm stuck. Okay. So that's the plan. So I'm going to basically stick a hole in there like that. It'll probably be easier for me to see the orientation. Just to break that to the point where I can see through it. I'm going to put another sorting module in here. So number 4, thank you very much. Have it pointing upwards, like such. I might just... We'll weld it up, and I should be able to go and see... It's just 5. Right, we'll finish welding it up, and then we can configure it before we attach it to anything. No, not a new station. I want the welder. There we go. What am I missing? Interior plates, of course. Something basic as that. Okay, just make me some more. Why not? Hell, why not? So we go inventory. I'll just take those. Now I just need the motors. Motors, thank you. Awesome. So this actually has a control panel down here. We can, if we fall down the hole so gracefully, press K while we're hovering over that. Right. So we're going to whitelist one very specific thing, and that is the heavy steel plates. Is it under steel plate or is it under heavy? I think it's under... Steel plate, here we go. So we're going to add that right away. So I don't have to worry about this now. It will configure perfectly. So I'm going to go drain all. Put that on. Right? Okay, good. So, well, I'm down here. I might as well plan out the rest of this stuff. Right, so that is going to... Let's see what we have. I love these drills. They make great trenches. Let's see where this ends up out at. Number 5, thank you. Okay, inventory slightly full. Okay, so that join there, I'm going to have to change into a... what's it called? Conveyor. That's right. I had a mental blank there for a second. It's like, what was I thinking of? Okay. So for the meantime, let's just get some inventory space, like such, and I'll nick those interior plates. Actually, other way around, Nini. Right. Oh, construction components. Is there any of those in there? No, denied. No, I didn't want those. I want these. Thank you. Right, into the hole. Right, and I'll pick up this steel plate while I'm around there. Right, nearly at max. Oh my god. Okay. I cannot reach it. And that was the stupidest thing I could have ever done. Right, 5, hopefully. Damn. That is going to create a problem. The problem being... Oh, can I actually... No, I can't store things in there. Damn it. Curse this tiny inventory of mine. Right, what can I get rid of? Steel plates. Don't need that many. Right, now we can pick up this other stuff. And I can get things back to where they should be. Right. One of those. Conveyor. Go to that page with a welder. Weld. Nice. Pipe. Weld. Back up. I hate that graphical glitch. I really do. It really... Ugh. Alright, so we're going to go... at number 3. Oh, it's decided to fix itself. Interesting. Like that. And we're going to go with another conveyor, because I know for sure I'm going to be splitting off of this. Alright, so that's that. It's set for the steel plates. Fantastic. So if I head back up here, we'll fix our hole for a starter. With a 1, is that the right color? It is now. If it wasn't before, it definitely is now. Go to number 4, well that. And then we'll put a cargo container, number 3. Right there. So basically, I'm thinking ahead to the point where I've got a vessel I can actually do like a lot of welding. Because that is definitely going to be a thing. Because I am done using vehicles transporting around ore. I like the idea of running big, massive pipelines. The only problem with running big, massive pipelines is you need lots of components to get the big, massive pipelines. So it's a bit of a chicken and the egg type problems. And in Space Engineers, you get a lot of them. What was I missing? I can't remember. Displays was one of them. I remember that. Displays definitely was one of them. Curse my memory. Curse it, I say. Okay, construction components, but it's made. Construction. No. Maybe if I look into the assembler. Yep, there we go. I just can't spell. Right, and that's got a really funky squareness to it, which may fix itself at some point or another. But if I go into here, we got steel plates. Fantastic. So if I go to the assembly here and say, well, actually, I can even call it from the container here. So if I go here, go production, say, I want some more steel plates, please. Give me lots of steel plates. They're going to go in there, and then they're going to appear in here. Great. So eventually, I get a nice landing platform. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking a raised platform up here with pipes going up into it. And I can see it all now. It's going to take me forever. But that means this Let's Play will keep going for as long as I've got creativity to spare. Alright folks, well thank you all for joining me, and I shall see you all in the next episode of Space Explorers. Just don't forget, I do live stream on the weekends, well weekends being Friday and Saturday, for 8 hours apiece on twitch.tv/Raetac. Bear in mind, it's a lower quality stream than you would see on the kind of videos on YouTube, because I have really crappy Australian internet, but it's live. There is that. Okay, folks, well, I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.